But okie dokie, do I want to go for the white weenies? A little bit of eating up here? I meant to, actually. If I... Hold up, get out of here. Do I have a vulture? Can I get a vulture? What are they tier 4? No? Tier 5, maybe. We do have a vulture in the white weenies deck. Makes about right. Let's potentially try it out here. I'm down with the white weenies. Again, I'm all about them turkeys. You can see where, yeah, like otter, how does that fit into white weenies? It doesn't, but I had some slots to fill and I had no freaking idea what to do about it, so here we are. Start a battle, give frontmost friend +3 attack. Oh, that's the start of battle ability. You would think I would know what I'm doing by now. And yet. So I don't really want to buff my chinchilla here because I want them to grow up to be something beautiful in the future. Add some loyalty to them, you know? Because I'm a terrible, terrible person who only wants loyalty in my chinchillas. Did I do cell build in my white weenies? I don't remember. Maybe I did cell build because you're constantly shuffling out your team. It doesn't matter what your team is made out of if you're just buffing anything that's being summoned in. So that would make a certain amount of sense. Got Chunky, Frigid, and Pink. Eggplants, Fanboys, and Husbands. So this is where we get into it. Because there are a few nouns that make me abandon all my morals when it comes to alliteration. Because Frigid Fanboys, it's right there. And you might ask yourself, why didn't I snap pick that? I'm always talking about how alliteration is king and how I'm a slave to the alliterative game. But if husbands comes up, or if streamers comes up, some small part of me just can't help but want it. I mean, frigid husbands, if you knew me in real life, you would know that my circulation is second to none when it comes to being absolutely garbage tier, which means I'm always dealing with some portable ice boxes here. I mean, it doesn't get much more fitting than that at the end of the day. So, against everything that I stand for, against everything that I've claimed to believe in, I think we're going to go with the frigid husbands. And let's knock this one out of the park. Just have to survive for this first little bit, then maybe, just maybe, we'll have a shot. The wishy-washy sausages. What are with all... Oh, what? What the heck was that? You can't do that. Ref? Judge? Please? Someone? Okie dokie. That's interesting. You can see with like Moth and Bluebird, we went for like a pretty attack-centric one here since most of our buddies will just be little weenies up the front. I can't believe we've gotten no grasshoppers, no ponies. That's like the purpose of this deck. But hey, far be it from me to complain and whine here. We'll figure it out. Ever climb to bed when your partner's asleep and just slowly sneak your hand under their shirt and touch their belly with your ice hand? I definitely will plead the fifth on this one. I refuse to incriminate myself as to further crimes. Just in case Babs is watching, I will not elaborate. But I'll say it's a potential, especially since I have the wombo combo where my hands, absolute ice cubes because of my circulation, but for whatever reason, my core body temperature, I just radiate heat at an absurd level, especially at night. So my partner has to deal with the fact that anytime I touch her, she's gonna freak out. And anytime we sleep in the same bed, she's gonna immediately start sweating because I just start becoming a thermal radiator, basically. It's a good way to get elbowed in the face, makes sense. In the same way, cold hands and feet, core super hot. There are literally dozens of us. I mean, it's kind of nice at the end of the day. You know, if I want something heated up, I just have to hold it to my body. If I want to cool something down, I just have to touch it with my hands. We're really the most versatile build of human. We're evolutionarily advanced, is what I would argue. I mean, it really just doesn't get better at the end of the day. I think that we're top tier humans. Right? Right. Maybe, maybe not. I'll choose to believe it, since I'm talking mostly into the oblivion. That's how I've gained my level of self-aggrandizing humor. Oh my gosh. We get an 11-1 mouse that just then dies to a stiff wind. But no, my self-aggrandizing sense of humor comes from the fact that I just lie to myself all the time. I say that I'm brilliant, great, fantastic in every single way. It doesn't have to be true. You just got to say it often enough, and it becomes true. That's the beauty of it. Okay, we got our sheepy boys. I like it. I like it. We could... Okay. I'm thinking sheep at the front, gets buffed up to Kingdom Come. Then it dies, creates 2 rams, which I had something for that I've now forgotten. Instead, let's learn what the heck a loyal chinchilla looks like. I took this because it has the summon keyword. I mean, how can we do a white weenies deck without the summon keyword? But I have no idea what a loyal chinchilla looks like. Huh. Is that literally just like a challenge one? Because, I mean, you're talking to the man who won with a level 3B. How could I not go for a level 3 chinchilla? It would be rude not to, at the end of the day. Maybe not this run, or maybe it's not exactly in the stars for us, but someday in the future, or this run right here. No, okay, you don't take extra food or anything like that. What is it that you do here, loyal chinchilla? Do you just bring butter? Is that your only thing? Also, wait, sheep can't be at the front. Oh my gosh, I'm stupid. My life has been a lie. Let's go with mouse again for now. And then we can always sell something if we so desire. Shrimpy boy could go, but probably won't. How could I say no to a chinchilla? We just went over this. In fact, am I confident in my team? I could get rid of moth to bring it. Sounds stupid as I say it out loud. Let's not worry too much about it. Yak pretty much got added to every pack because when you add a yak to the pack, your attack just starts to stack, you know? At the end of the day. You'd think I'd come up with more of these. We've done 2 different weeks of me rhyming things with yak, and I still am just using the same 5 words every time. But sometimes the yak slaps back, the attack don't stack, and I would like to mac on that. In that shack? Back, tack. Oh, tack is in there somewhere. This is that hard-hitting content that you'll come here to see. Just a man slowly losing his mind trying to come up with words that rhyme with yak. And that's about it. That's my whole thing. But more loyal chinchillas for me. Thank you kindly. And what else have we got here? Dromedary. I think that's a gnaw. Maybe bring out a stork. Stork's not bad. Yak to yak, don't talk back. Exactly. That's why I can just spiel off to the ends of my brain's abilities to do so, because that yak never talked back. They don't know Jack, and they're gonna get the sack. That's just how it do be, unfortunately, here at the end of it all. I know, a bit of a bummer ending on that one. You thought it was gonna be uplifting and happy, but no, the yak is getting the sack, and it's never coming back. All I could think was Jack, and it's like, I literally just used that word. My stupid brain can't just keep using the same word and over again. You gotta get creative. You gotta be superfluous about it. We gotta make people think I'm intelligent or something. That's what the internet is all about, right? Making yourself look smart, even though we're all just a bunch of ignorant dumbasses trying to make our way in this this crazy world. But a chinchilla, now that speaks for itself. Especially the loyalty, the perseverance, the beauty, the majesty. Second to none. Ooh, we could give honey to everyone, but that's not great right now. I think we'll just throw a deer out there. Watch what happens. This is a whack team. Siri, list all words that rhyme with yak. Hey, no cheating. Excuse me? We're watching you like hawks. We'll have a zero tolerance on cheating in today's class. Instead, I need you to just spout them out, and bonus points if they're not in English, because let's not put too much stress just on the English speakers out here. I feel like the world does that too much in general when we're all just a bunch of dum-dums. So bonus points if you know yak rhymes in other languages, such as tidak, which is no in Indonesian. I knew that knowledge would come in handy, and it's all for this moment. Do I want some brockless? No, I think we'll just re-roll. I could take a snail for future endeavors, though. Oh, I could have double snailed. Oof, oof, oof. Well, that's a bit of a bra moment, but we'll figure it out here. Not bad for a day's work in the life of a deer, and get absolutely smoked, the wet fanboys. Apparently not wet enough. Bergerac? I don't know why I chose some random accent to say that in, because I have no idea what language it is. But I'll take your word for it. I trust each and every one of you implicitly here. Or rhymes with what? We're talking about the yak rhymes. Anything that rhymes with yak. No wrong answers, except, you know, if it's a wrong answer. Let's be real here. Again, the same like 7 words are just running through my head. There's so many. Ak is like such a huge suffix in the English language. And I feel like there have to be more. Like tabernacle. There's one. Don't really know what it means. I was in Bergerac, France. Oh, does that count as French? It's the name of a city. Is it named for a word? Am I going to have to dock points from you, Dr. Pirate? I would hate to do it. But you know, my pupils, they have to be top tier. Which you are as a person. But as a yak rhymer, you know, the most prestigious of positions that one could possibly find themselves in. I mean, it's a harsh level of competition. You gotta be just top of your game in the yak field. I mean, it's too much. Hack and finish, but it's not really a word. Oh my gosh, a bunch of cheaters. What are you all doing? Can't do that. Except you can, because what am I gonna do about it besides be impressed that you all know cities in France, whatever cock is. Probably butchering that to Kingdom Come, but never been a looker, never been a speaker, so I really don't know what it is I'm doing here at the end of the day. Kinda just spouting nonsense and seeing what happens. Oh, I rolled past the whale, but I should have put the whale behind the deer. Like, just think, Torrent. For 1 second. Use that dumb brain and do something with it, you know? Friend summon copy seals held food onto it. I was very excited by this prospect when I saw the seagull in this pack. Friend feigns push last enemy to the front. Also kind of nuts. Let's see what happens. Just gonna be shoving everyone on. It's more like exclamation. Oh yeah, no, that counts then. That's totally fine if it's a way, you know, some emphasis for your speech pattern. How could we possibly refuse? Okay, let's... Oh, this probably only works once per turn. You son of a gun. Well, I made an assumption, and you know what they say about assumptions. It makes a donkey out of you and me. What else we got here? The piggyback nymphomaniac under attack. And now you're getting real creative with it. In fact, oh my gosh. The backpack don't stack. I'll give you a smack with my like going through every consonant and with my black jack till you what other till Zach decides to pack. Good content, eh? Just me looking at my keyboard, squinting at the keys, smack with the Cadillac till the I don't know where my brain was finishing that sentence. Not something I'm gonna say aloud though. That didn't even rhyme with yak. Can't go off script, brain. That's not allowed. Ooh, more donkus. Garlic for my chinchilla. Oh, I can't afford to do that. Spending funds I do not have in life. I mean, I don't think we're gonna win, but if I could just get a level 3 chinchilla. That's all I require to make the magic happen. That's the dream, really, at the end of the day here. I mean, it could also work. And yeah, it's also more an explanation. Or exclamation, roughly translated as you. Oh, when you rhyme yak with yak, but it actually freaking works. I mean, that's the way to do it. A little bit of chocolate action. You know, I don't want to have to buy, sell another loyal chinchilla. Have also confirmed that that's it. No special bonus for hitting level 3 or nothing, huh? Well, how about that? You love that either English or Finnish stole yuck from each other? That's a good point. I like so many of the words, right? I feel like, okay, Finnish. I'm trying to remember my roots of languages, because English is a largely Germanic language. Is that right? And I feel like a lot of the Northern European languages were the same, right? I know, like, obviously German and yeah, and I think Danish has a lot of similar roots, while obviously having so many unique sounds that are completely in their own category in that regard. Do you want screw it? Screw it. I'm Orcaine over here. I have no idea what I'm even doing here. Chocolat, mais oui. Oh, oui, oui, oui. Also, that actually reminds me, Safed. I'm pretty sure the other day I embarrassed myself in not quite 4K. Because what did I say? I said that I do not speak French. Je parle pas français, but it's je ne parle pas, right? Oh my gosh, my French accent is terrible today. German bucks the trend. French, Spanish, Italian, Portuguese all came from Latin. Yeah, all the language is of romance and beauty. And then you have Ach Vancouver, Guten Nacht. And then English also terrible. Je ne parle pas français. Exactly, yeah. I can't believe. I mean, I could just lie and say, j'ai faim, you know? I'm hungry. What can I say? I'm a little bit dumb in the brain, but it's not my fault. It's the lack of food, you see. Put the na in front of the verb. Exactly, yeah. You gotta sandwich it with the ne pas. The ne pas, as it were. The ne pas we all know and love. Oh gosh. See, and this is, as soon as you have like omelets and stuff, my brain breaks. Because would that just be like, so no? I'm trying to, what is the double dot? Is it an extended O? I shouldn't make guesses like here. I'll probably just showcase my ignorance in front of everyone. But sono parle pas français? Is that Finnish for I don't speak French? Because that's a new great plan for the future here. I'm just gonna learn how to say I don't speak French in as many languages as I possibly can. Because it'd be no hablo français. I think it's français in Spanish. No hablo français. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's so similar to all the other Romance languages. I wouldn't even be surprised if Italian was fairly dang close to that as well. Italian and Spanish have a decent amount of overlap, as it were. Did did I have a donkey, or was I just thinking of my chocolate? Also, did I have a chocolate that I just went past? It is French with a Finnish accent. Makes sense, makes sense. Okay, this team is not doing well. No horses until tier 4, and then no turkeys have shown up whatsoever. Everyone else is going for these crazy scaling builds, which are just beautiful. Just fantastic. Great work out there. Keep it up. But you're saying there's actually almost a chance? Holy moly. How is this squad even remotely functional? Riddle me that. Donkey probably kind of helps. How the stereotypical Finn would pronounce Je ne parle pas français. Ne parle pas français. Français. Yeah, I see what you're going for there, yeah. Yeah, I'm severely lacking though. I only know French, Spanish, and English in terms of what languages I can say I don't speak French in, and that's just embarrassing. We should all be able to say I don't speak French in a multitude of language, a plethora even. That's a an aspiration that we can all try to live up to over the course of our shallow lives here on this pale blue dot. That's the dream, at least. That's the dream. Summon level 1 copy of a random friendly pet. I mean, you know what, Donkus? You're out? Do I summon one Oh, you summon more pets? I mean, how could I say no? How could I refuse? It's an offer that I'm literally unable to do so with. Let's see what you do leveled up. Summon 2 friends. Yep. That's gonna be a yes from me, dog. Flies all the way to the skies. I never say goodbyes. And we'll never dies. It's a lot easier to make up random rhyming schemes if you just ignore all the conventional rules of speech patterns and instead just do whatever you will with life. Oh my gosh, that was actually closer than I thought, but unfortunately, we see the end. White Weenie's not quite living up to my expectations, while also at the same time very much living up to their names. Definitely some weenies in there.